Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Have you ever been in a bad relationship with somebody? One of the signs that maybe you should have moved on, and sometimes in my past experience before I was married, you get into a relationship with somebody and you've already vested time and you've already committed. You feel like, boy, this isn't working out, but if I don't stick around, I've wasted all this time and I care about this person and I'm already vested. So you just stick around and you stick around and you stick around. It never gets better. What are some of the signs that you'd just be happier single and maybe it's time to move on and find somebody else? And even though you might want the relationship to be the relationship that you stay in for the rest of your life, you shouldn't force yourself to stay in a situation that isn't making you happy. Remember, you only get one bite at the apple. This is the only life you're going to get. You're just going to have regrets later in life if you don't live the life you want to live now. You shouldn't feel like you're stuck and leaving isn't an option. There's nothing wrong with saying goodbye to someone who once or still does mean something to you. It's okay to let them go. Here are a few signs that you're both going to be happier if you go ahead and just break up. Now, do you and your partner cherish more time apart than your time together? If you'd rather spend time alone or time with friends or time at work than spend time with your person, you never count down the moments until you see them. You never look forward to getting a text from them or seeing their face. In fact, a part of you is relieved when plans with them are canceled. Do you ever feel that way? It's not that you're actively dreading your time with them, but you aren't excited to spend time with them. And it doesn't make much of a difference to you whether you see them or not because you have so many other things on your plate. We're busy in this day and age. And do you ever feel that way? If you do, it might be time to consider a change. Do you ever feel restrained by your partner or relationship as a whole? Now, this is a big one. You feel like you aren't able to reach your full potential because your partner is holding you back, anchoring you in place, or even causing you to move backward. And we are a progressive group, right? We're looking to move forward into better opportunities. We're looking to move forward into a better outcome for our individual life, right? And better outcomes also need to involve the relationships that we have others around us. And if you feel like your relationship is causing you to behave differently than you would if you were single, or in a relationship with someone who fit you better, maybe it's time to make a change. You feel like a part of you is missing, and instead of feeling more whole because of the person you're with, you actually feel emptier. And these are just some truths. I'm not trying to destroy relationships or marriages here. I think that in marriage is a commitment, and that's a long-term commitment. You need to work out any issues you have with your partner, and sometimes that requires therapy or a professional to assist you with that. But I'm looking more at the dating scene right now when I ask you, is your relationship slowly draining you? Are you always exhausted because your relationship takes so much out of you? You're putting in a lot of effort in every interaction and you're trying your best with this person, but it drains you to spend time with them, to have conversations with them, to love and support them. You know that relationships require hard work, but you feel like this one is extra difficult. Somebody who's constantly bringing you down. They're constantly making decisions that are self-deprecating and are also, deprecating your individual relationship with them. And you never feel like you get a chance to rest or focus on just yourself anymore. And you're starting to resent it a little bit. It might be time to think about making a change. You're having the same fights on a loop. Do you ever have that? I had a relationship like that in the past. I tell you what, you're rehashing the same things over and over again. Somebody that just doesn't have the ability to let go of a given conversation or a given ideal that you just don't see eye to eye on. You aren't always going to agree with your partner, but even the happiest relationships are going to contain arguments, right? But if you're having fights about the same topic over and over again without coming to a compromise and without the ability to alter the behavior they're exhibiting because they just want to repeat fights in the future, and you don't feel like anything is ever going to change because they're constantly going there, the tension's going to remain. And if you can't figure out a way to overcome an obstacle that's causing you a lot of pain, then in my opinion, you're probably better off apart. Your ideal futures may look completely different. You're just with somebody and you just want completely different things in life. You can't come to a compromise on what makes you both happy, and you're either going to have to sacrifice your dreams or ask them to sacrifice theirs. Now, either way, someone's going to be upset in that scenario, and someone could end up growing resentful and bitter because they've had to live a life that they didn't plan on living. And if the type of future you're excited about is different than theirs, then you might be better off apart. That way you can both live out your wildest dreams. Those are just some ideas I was thinking about in regards to relationship management. I have a lot of folks reaching out to me right now trying to make a determination as to whether or not the person that they're with is going to be the person that's going to be able to help them achieve their future goals and dreams. We're working on a path of success, and we're walking towards individual goals. We all want somebody in our life that loves us and supports us, but sometimes we're just in a situation where things aren't going to change. And so we need to make a change. Because remember, if you want to change your life, sometimes it's just as easy as changing your life. I care about you, friends, and I want you to have wonderful interpersonal relationships with others. I know you're an amazing, loving, caring individual who has great things inside of them, and you obviously have a great future before you because we're working together on getting you to a point where you can achieve your goals and all your dreams and desires and have better outcomes in your life. Let's make sure the personal relationship we have at home is with the right individual who's treating us with respect and appropriately and caring for us. I'm lucky in my house. I have a beautiful spouse, and I love her and care for her, and we've developed a quality relationship that benefits us both. Make sure you develop the type of relationship with the people in your home that allow you to get quality outcomes and work towards your individual goals. Okay? I care about you, friends. I just wanted to bring this up today, kind of get you thinking a little bit. I know some people are in relationships where things aren't the best. Don't be afraid to make a change. It's perfectly okay. There's a wonderful world waiting for you out there. I know you can do it, and I support you. I want you to have a wonderful, beautiful day. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about some other great things, okay? Take care, friends. Bye.